when I shouldn't have. And did that conquer the system? I think there's one more actually. One more planet to take, so still slow and steady. Once it decides to load. Come on, come on, come on. Don't leave me hanging like this. Alright. So more core world pride. And we remove pollution. So that's eventually done because I got a crap ton of like pollution removal. So I should be fine, you would think. I'm just surprised. Like I think some of my systems had like 100% pollution removal and they still suffered from pollution, at least for a short while, if my understanding is correct. Damn it, I want to target the ships underneath. What the hell am I doing? Just fuse them together. That works a little bit better. And it gives, well, there's still the same infantry strength, so it's not as exciting as I thought it would be, but at least now I can auto-resolve I can auto-resolve those star-based battles now. With still a slight chance of losing some infantry. And that's refuel, so where do I want that to go? I'll probably rejoin them, obviously. So we got the Drayloks are freed. All of them. They're part of the Hive now, so it's not like I can free them or anything. They're essentially conquered by a new owner, essentially, is all it is. Nothing exciting. And I have 4 infantry with the mechs and I have to take drill 1. And this fleet all the while, I'll let it refuel. Let me make sure it's close enough to the system. No, I don't want to land anything, but just make sure it is getting refueled. And we're making good ground. Okay, not a single loss there. Ooh, auto captures, thank you. Your tribute is welcome there. Oops. I didn't even know what he said there, but it's safe to assume they did not want war. That much I can almost be certain of. And what I really want is my Titans to get up there with my frontal fleet. For this final battle that's sure to take place up top there. But they have to hurry and form it up there, otherwise it's not really going to be much of a fight. Which would be kind of sad. But 2 systems left. I don't know how large they are. And this one's about to be conquered momentarily. Oh wait. Rehonor needs to be conquered as well, so we're not quite, don't quite have just 4 systems left. But we're making really good pace. Everything's functioning smoothly. It's just these ground battles that are taking up most of the time. If auto-resolve was a little more reliable, I would be doing that, but since it is not reliably working, I am going to have to do this the safe way. But it won't be much longer now. It'll be a couple more episodes, maybe 1 or 2 more episodes from this point, maybe, if I were to guess. Because everything's functioning relatively smoothly. I'm just wondering if I want to move forward or wait. Can I even shoot it? Nope, it's going to move forward, so I'll just get a shield there. Get rockets ready. I'll just let the mechs deal with those infantry there. I just gotta be ready to deal with that mech up there. Just in case. It's gonna step forward. It will hit this because there's no shield, so I'm gonna leave them back. Alright, time to annihilate an infantry. Oops. Oh well, thankfully he still has the action points he needs. That was a bad misclick though. Alright, and my mech will easily deal with that one threat there. Well, probably should have rocketed them, but not a big issue. I'm just tempted to shoot those two, quite frankly. Even though that mech still needs to die. I can still absorb the shields for a little bit longer, especially if I place my infantry right. So maybe that's not as big of an issue as I thought it would be. So much for line of sight block, huh? I could shoot right through it easily. Yeah, I have no action points, so I need to tempt, because that one might die maybe, so I gotta be careful. Nope, it's just focusing on the shield, so we're good. It completely ignored that other shield for this one Awok to shoot at. And that was another bad misclick. Alright. Probably should have shot the mech, especially since I had a rocket there, but I'll take what I can get. Oh, and I'm not even in range. So what this means is I'm likely going to lose an infantry unless it shoots at the mech. Which is not the most ideal position there. But since it's the last system, it can essentially just regroup with the other fleet, so it's not as big of a deal as I'm making it out to be. Yeah, 3 shots, it's dead. That's unfortunate. I could just move 1 hex forward, start shooting at this one here, and hopefully kill that next. Not quite gonna get it. Except maybe this one here can shoot him. Yep, there we go. I lost another infantry though, but this system's completely conquered now, so I don't have to worry about the Syn infantry forces. Because there's only like one direction pretty much left to push now. So everything can just form together into like 2, maybe 3 fleets. And then I'll have everything of the Cordrazine. Perfect. Just perfect. Personally, I am really curious to see how well one mech alone can handle a bunch of Awok infantry. It wouldn't surprise me if it could take on an entire 6 infantry force by itself if I handle it right. Of course, a mech is a different story. You'll likely lose fighting a mech because almost every single mech has a laser rifle of some kind. Not much originality there with the mechs. Yeah, some of my ships are slowing me down too, so I need to actually. I probably should let them repair for a couple turns. While I'm waiting for the Titans. Because everything else is moving forward. I have infantry on the ground, don't I? Nope. Wow, there's no. I thought there was infantry fleet here. Interesting. Oh, that's because it's waiting for these ones. Right, that explains that. And Titans better hurry and get up here, because we need them. And they're moving a massive 50 AU a turn. That is quite incredibly fast, because they're essentially burning 150 fuel every turn because of that speed they're going. So yeah, that's pretty fast. Now, we have 3 systems here, so we got a lot of work ahead of us. We do have the infantry though, so I'm not really concerned. And that one has the mech infantry force, so that is capable of handling anything it runs into as well, maybe? Well, not with the low health mech. Who am I kidding? I probably should just pay for these universities so that way I don't keep getting spammed, because I'm kind of wondering if half these messages are from the same place. Because of patches, because I'm reloading, or whatever the issue would be. Alright, Ardrefield, however you want to pronounce it, time for your assimilation to the Hive. We got, well, this one's actually a little bit smaller than the other ones, which is kind of interesting. Maybe because I just recently destroyed one of the transport ships and they're rebuilding. That might have been what happened there, because I know one of the fleets had a couple of infantry transports. So this could be the world that was from. So anything to speed my progression along is welcome. Although personally, I'd rather you have no infantry to begin with. And this one has no shield to work with. Go figure. But we're still good. And I got a rocket launcher to utilize. Alright, just group everything up. Try and get ready to use all these rockets because I've got a nice cluster of them now to utilize. And we'll have the mech go out and start taking some of the damage. Not to mention it's a super soldier mech anyway, so it kind of needs to start burning its action points because what, it can only have 12 action points and it can get like 10 of them back in a single turn. So yeah, I do need to start using its action points more aggressively, I think, to be safe. Because it's only going to be missing one possible action point that it can cap out on. So there's a lot of fire to expect. Which is kind of great in a weird way, even though it is being incredibly restricted on what it can do. Ooh, and not only can I fire a rocket, I can fire a laser rifle in the process. Probably should have moved him to fire another rocket, because that's just wasted action points. Can I kill this mech though? Yes, I can. Can I kill anything else this turn? Probably not. Unless I can get a good rocket here, which I don't. Nope. And that has a laser rifle, so I need to be careful of him. Who can he shoot? Okay, he has to move, so I should be fine. Yeah, he just barely survived, so we're good. Nobody panic. No one's dying tonight. And who has the rocket? I don't know who has the rocket, but it doesn't matter. He is gone. The Outwalk that could. Trying to kill one of my infantry there did not succeed. So that was a lot quicker there, just because there was less infantry to worry about. Now, what are the other systems like? I imagine they're the same maybe if they had multiple transports from the system. If I were to guess. No idea. Just gonna get all my infantry back and we'll continue with the conquest at hand. So Ridrick 2 with only a single battleship. Not a threat at all. And yeah, I want that to repair, just to be safe, but it's back at full speed even. So did it just fully repair? Because I'm pretty certain a couple of my cruisers that I've had like taken a good amount of damage. Yeah, they took an amount of damage, but they're getting repaired slowly, so a turn or two to wait. We'll be fine. And it looks like the battleship knew what was about to happen. It's bailing. Oh, and it just took their troop transports too, so does that mean I'm gonna get... No, not really. I'm not gonna get an easy conquest, but where are those troop transports from then? Because I don't recall them being deployed anywhere else, considering the battleship was just built there, wasn't it? I'm not sure. Unless it's the next system I'm going to. We'll know soon enough. But personally, if you want to know my opinion, I just believe the Operas are, or not the Operas, but the Cordrazine are cheating. Like every other faction. That much I can say would be obvious. That's my theory, and that's my conspiracy, and that's what I believe. And I have no rocket to shoot them, which kind of sucks. Oops, and I misclicked. Go figure. Go figure. I would have loved a good rocket shot though. And I could still get one next turn. That was not what I want you to do, damn it. Now he has no action points for a rocket. So I just shot myself in the foot there. But I get a full 12 action points to utilize, so I'm happy there. He may be able to get a rocket off though if I'm good. If I'm lucky. Of course all my rocket guys have to be down here. Go figure. Go ahead, shoot the mech. See if it cares. It's hardly even noticing its damage anyway. So, who to rock at first? And this can just fire another 3 rounds. Unhindered. Although, it's going to make it a little bit awkward trying to shoot it. Because it didn't decide to move closer to my infantry line. And I got a rocket to shoot, so that's perfect. Does it finish it off? Yes, it does. Although nothing else I could do until next turn. Your pitiful laser rifle is meaningless. Witness the power of a laser rifle with SmartLink. It's doing over double the damage that you just did to me. Imagine how weak that would be if I decide to give it armor or something. The 10 points of damage would have just been 5. Effectively doubling its health and longevity. Although that would probably mean replacing SmartLink, because I don't think I will want to replace the Super Soldier's Serum. Because it helps offset the speed loss that it would have hindered me with. But that would be ridiculous survivability right there, to just at least lasers anyway. Rockets can still do a fair amount of damage. I want to be careful, I don't want to lose those troop transports because this awkward situation was put in. Actually, let me just land them all. Because I was kind of expecting them just to be right on the fleet again, like it, since that's where it was just deployed from, right? And it wouldn't let me. The fleet almost looks like it's going too fast for their own good at this point, because they're just dancing back and forth, trying to utilize all their movement points for some reason, rather than just stop when they get there, which is weird behavior. Is it me, or does the fleet seem like it's moving, or because I still have hack sensors and it decides to not show me these fleets that just miraculously appear? Well, did they just been built? Yeah, they were probably just built. That might explain it. The game no. Is that them moving down south, or is that just so? Yeah, there's probably just the one Corvette's doing that. And look, again, like I said, this one fleet here spent 2 turns just trying to orbit this planet. And it's still trying to, apparently, so it's a bit weird. I am just saying. So only 2 planets here, so this works out well. And that leaves us with 4 more systems up top. We're almost done, folks. It won't be much longer now, and the Titans are almost here. Question is, I don't think I want the Titans to rendezvous with anything. If anything, just have the Titans rendezvous with those ships. Okay, they're getting a lot of Titans now. If they know what's good for them, they better have them all form up together.